Dan, how are you? Okay, he's gone. So, like I don't trade the news. You also don't trade the news, but we just want to monitor. Um,
Yeah, it's good we observe.
yeah, but like yesterday, from last 3 days ago, our analysis, we spotted this high on the 4 hours around here, and we also spotted this trend line that is resist that might resist this area. So as you can see, yesterday price from this low, price price pushed to the upside and then uh, got rejected around this resistance, the trend line.
Yes.
But notice that that area from this high is around is 61.8%, around 70%. Okay, so
Almost 78.
yeah, eh, yeah, I will call it 61.8%. So it reacted the drop and then retested. And this is where I caught yesterday's trade up to down here and I closed. So, but it gave us up to 23 in this area, which is a good spot to go for a
Goodbye.
buy. Because if you are measuring, you measure it this way, also from this low to this high, that is also giving you 61.8%. And it dropped to
Right.
the upside 38 and then came to retest it. Just the same way as this one also did up here before it is sold. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But after doing this, let's notice that the trend line, which is guiding as resistance, was tested. First one, second one, broke it up, closed below,
Mm-hmm.
broke up the trend line, closed below, and then hit the trend line again here, and then retested it quickly, and then it
Push on.
has broken the trend line. Okay.
Right.
So right now, the only thing we are looking at is if this resistance, if the news pushes up to take up this resistance, then the next target is going to be this 4 hour high from last 3 days. And if this 4 hour high is taken out, then it will retest it and keep pushing to the
Going,
upside.
going up.
Keep pushing to the upside. That's what I am looking at. So, what do we now expect? So, there is also a situation where if we are not able to break above this 4 hour high, that is 100% here. If we are not able to break above, but we hit 78.6%, we hit around here, then it means that, so let me go to the 4 hour here for us to see this area very well. Good. So we have this value gap, fair value gap, low, and then the high, this one. So price traded into it for the first sell that we had. But let's now measure the fair value gap. So let's now measure this fair value gap. So we take our fib and measure from this area to this area. So price only dropped. Yeah, so price reacted to this fair value gap rather that is sitting below here. This one. There are two here. So price reacted to this one and sold to the downside. So it's highly possible that price will rather go for the other
Upper
one,
one.
upper
Okay.
one,
Mm-hmm.
upper one, and then probably drop. But if it doesn't drop and it breaks above, then we'll be going up on gold. Okay, then
Okay.
it means that we are breaking structure on the a higher time frame.
Okay.
That will mean that on the daily time frame, yeah, it will mean that on the daily time frame, this price action is engulfing this whole daily candle. If we break above the top here, it means we are engulfing this area. And then we'll expect a rate test and then continuation to the upside. Okay. Yeah, but the news will not give us all that right now. So right now we are using this high, the high of this candle as our protection, like where we are looking at price being to be resisted. So let's see what will happen. Let's see. So let me update this area. I will put my sell. I'll put a sell signal or sign on around this area, the 70, around 80% around here. Okay, a little bit above the 78, and then crash price to the downside. So two things. And then stop loss is a little bit above that high here. If price is to break through the stop loss, then we will possibly have a rate test into this zone. This previous high that was taken out will be taken out, and then we are likely to push into the upside, which I don't think the news is going to give us all that activity in the next 1 hour. Okay, so let me go back to 15 minutes. Okay, good. So let's see how things will go. Let's see how things will go right now. Yeah, so is it time yet? Is the news out? I think the news is out. It's 6:30. So yeah, so it's going bullish. Um, the news is bullish right now. So let's see how it will react after sweeping this high. Let me go to the 5 minutes so that we can properly um, uh, who is in the live? Uchina, how is it going? Na, 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 na. Okay, great. So we are breaking above the high. So if we are not, the news does not, if we don't get resistance, if we don't get resistance, if we are not resisted, if we don't get resistance in around this zone to go for a sell, then price will only drop if we don't get resistance around here, then price will drop to the downside and then go bullish again. So let me put a stop loss on 50%. And then we are going to go bullish again. Good. So this is still 15 minutes. Let me see what is happening on the 5 minute. Okay, so the news is taking us up. We are bullish.
I think the news already.
Yeah, it kicked in.
Yes, I guess he's buying heavily.
Yeah. So it's up.
Let's check what
So
the news.
yeah, we are spot on. See, we are bullish. Trend line is broken here. We are bullish. The next thing is this resistance. So I don't trade the news, but we just analyzing to look at what is happening because I believe that the news follows price action. Um,
Right.
I believe it follows price action, and
We definitely want to show us the
yeah,
trend of the market.
and just that the news will make the price action be much more faster, move faster. That's what the news does, or the news will do. Yeah. So wow, still pushing up. Okay. So let's see.
Don't believe on the app. The market, the market is supposed to sell based on what the app is saying.
Yeah,
On
so
the
that's what I'm saying.
investment.com.
That's what I'm saying. There is this resistance and fair value gap up here at either 100% or 80% up here. So that's where what we are looking at. So it's very likely that it has gone up. It's very likely to reject, and then there is the way that the news will go up and down. Yeah, so because this 5 minutes into the news, just for 4 minutes, so it hasn't gone any far.
There is only one that favor buy, which is 1 million news. Then the remaining, the two high news that favor sell.
Mm-hmm.
No, 1 million news favor sell and one high news.
Mm. Okay,
So
so
fine.
yeah, so it's trying to take out the high, the daily time frame high. Yeah, so once it takes out that, once it takes it out, we should be good.
I see my phone. These cappers, they are loading buy already. I'm not following
Okay.
any. I'm not
No, no,
following
no,
any.
no. If you were to buy, you should have entered whilst price started moving, like from the
Yes.
down, because we
My
already know that it's broken out from this
the trend line,
resistance.
yes.
Yeah, that's why I said the news follows analysis. It doesn't. It's not like gambling, like it gambles or randomly starts moving. Um, Let me see what happened to Euro USD too. Okay, good. So I told you Euro USD and gold are correlated. So okay, perfect, good. So Euro USD is has reacted to that previous high, exactly as the one on gold too. So it's just took it out and then reacting. So maybe it might reject. It might reject. Um, yeah, but so if it continued to push up, if it continues to push up, the next target is here. Mhm. Okay. Good time. Found this low. So from 50 to 50 to 38%. So if it takes out this high, then we are going to retest this area, and then price will drop. Mhm.
In the next 2 to few minutes, I think the news should be
Slow.
good. So that will
Okay.
be like at least 10 minutes, 10-minute reaction.
Okay.
Some account will be gone
So
already.
the first one is NFP, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if it breaks above this high here, then it will trade into this fair value gap. That will be, so we see we had a previous high taken out, here to this upside. Price drops from this low up, take this out, break of structure, price drops, good, but it moves up and then failed to give us a high. So it's failed to swing. Then it impulsively drops to the downside and also defiles this low. Retested a little bit and then came to the downside. Notice we took out this high also. This is a sign that we should go bearish. We are going bearish. Okay. So mostly we would expect probably a 50 equilibrium retracement or 61.8% retracement for this move. So that's why I said if it breaks above this area, which is 38%, then it will hit 50%, 61.8%, which is a fair value gap. And that is also the area where this we broke from this low.
Yes.
So that would be like a break and a retest, or this will be what's the name? Mitigation
Yes.
block this area, this last low, this area, and this area is the mitigation block. So we are going to have that reaction from there. So with that said, I believe that is what the intention of price. That's what price wants to do. So which means that it's likely we might continue to be bullish. If this does not happen today, Friday, then next week we might see that. Um, so if it does not retrace, if it does not push down before going up again, then it will keep going up to do that.
Exactly.
Mhm. It will keep going up to do that. So that is Euro USD. And once we hit this area, is we should sell. So we should be getting price, we should be seeing price coming down to probably this low here. Yeah, it would, because we got 50% here. So we should sweep the 50% to this area, 61.8.
Okay. And from 61.8, we'll want to buy
Yeah, we
back
will have
again.
a retracement, definitely a retracement, and then um is if price is only targeting this swing low here, then and wants to come to 100%, then we'll have a pullback because we'll be breaking this structure low too. So we'll definitely have a pullback, and then price will continue to drop. That is if price will be targeting this previous low to the left side here. Let's go back to gold. Okay, so gold is breaking through the high exactly as Euro USD is also doing. So then let me go to 1 hour, 4 hour on gold. So you see, the last time I told you that the moment we break above this, we break this trend line and resistance, our better sell is around this area, right?
Yes.
Good. So we are still keeping that analysis, which means we are bullish on gold right now. So so this high, yeah, this high is broken. We need price to close above this area.
Yes.
Yes, price to close above this area. And I will still put my entry somewhere above just this high because price breaking this high here, we should have a drop. Once we take this out, at least we should have some kind of a drop before we go up. But let's see, because it's news, things can just move to where it's going directly. Um, so we have trend line being broken. Um, okay, so 23% hit and broke through 78 and 100%. Okay, so with this price action, let me see what we'll do. Okay, so we are taking out this high now. Okay, so normally price should drop into 78 or around this. Price should drop into this area normally and then continue to go up. And continue to go up. Normally, price should drop into this area and then continue to go up. Do you get my point?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
getting
so
it.
we have a so let's look at it from this aspect too. So from the pattern is now clear. So we have a low and a high. Price impulsively takes this low out and then give us a lower low. Give us a lower high and then failed to give us a new low here. Okay, so you
Mhm.
see the pattern.
All right.
Okay, so once we break this structure, it should make sense for us to retest, but the news did not push back down to retest. And then it went up to break the external high, which is a sign that we should be going more bullish. After breaking this external high, we should drop to retest. Okay, we should drop to retest. So because price will leave a gap. So though it is news, we still have this whole gap from this high, this range here, uh, this whole range, this whole range from this area to here. Okay, we still have this whole range sitting here. So inside this area, we should have some kind of a retest into this area, and then price should move up. Okay, so if we don't get anything at all, at least 78.78% or 100% should be retested. Yeah, we should retest around this area or this area and then push price to the upside. Okay, so because we are not trading news, we are just analyzing based on technicals and then seeing what the news is doing. Let's keep watching out. And then from this high, exactly as Euro USD, so we have trend line broken, 23% neck tied, price is breaking 38%. We are close to equilibrium. Okay, we are close to equilibrium. So we have a trend line sitting up here, 61 to 78. Okay, good. So once we hit 50% or equilibrium, probably that's where price should drop. Okay, because at equilibrium, there should be a reaction. At this place, there should be a reaction either to 38 or to 23, to somewhere here.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we should have price to go to. Yeah. So two things. If it hit 50%, it's likely to come to 38 and then go to 61. So you see that move I've been talking about, 38 to 61, 38 to 61, yeah. Or sometimes too, it will drop to 23%
3.
again, before it goes to 61. Okay, so let's see, right now it's close to equilibrium. So let's see how price will react when it gets to equilibrium, when it gets to 50%, which is here. Okay, which is this area, this line. So let's see how price will react when it gets there. And then if the news is down, we might sell it down as a pullback. We might sell it down as a pullback. But ultimately, from the way things look, it looks like gold will have a proper retracement into 61% or 78.6%. It looks like this is what is going to happen.
With the momentum is going,
Yeah.
possible.
I'm not sure it will be today, but probably probably today it might give us just equilibrium here. And then retest and then maybe move slowly. Maybe it will spend, because after this big move, it will not give people money again. It will consolidate and do a whole lot of things. It will range and probably give us a better movement next week. Okay, so let's see. So two things. We either getting a buy from here. Okay, so this is the last candle just from the tip here. Sometimes too, it might just retest the tip. It might just retest the tip here. Okay, after breaking it, it might just drop to retest the tip of this previous high, which is which will be now support. You get it? Sometimes it might just drop to retest that area and then go up, or drop low into the previous area that broke and then give us the up. Okay. Yeah, so If gold fails to sell from this area, if it gets here and it fails to sell, then that's it. If it fails to sell from this
It's going
area,
up.
then that's it. We should we should not expect gold to drop anytime soon again. We should be looking for buys. But I told you in the other day, it's very likely that at this support. So you see, this support we are seeing here, which we marked the other day, you see, price hit it exactly, and then
Exactly.
yes, and then it moved up. But I told you that we might see a manipulation into the upside because this area is 50%, okay, on the whole range on gold from this low to this high. Okay, this area is the equilibrium, and that is the area of support and resistance. Okay, so it's very likely after this push to the upside, gold will drop to now break this support, use it as resistance. Okay, break through this area and then use it as resistance and then target this liquidity resting here or this swing low, this area. So this is the source. Okay, this pullback, earlier pullback on gold, this low here. This area earlier pullback was 61.8% good. So we might see price dropping to hit this area, or we might see price going lower to 78.6%, even closer to 100%. Okay, yes, we might see price doing this. And then possibly, if we are good, we will have this. We will have this movement. Okay, so let's see if it breaks this trend line again up here, if it breaks this trend line to the
Okay.
upside, then we are done. We are done. I wouldn't expect any sales on gold again. We'll just join, we'll sell our family properties and all join the buy. Yeah, we'll all sell our family properties and join the buy. Okay, so we have started seeing a push down or reaction after breaking that high. I told you. So after breaking this high, okay. But you notice it did not hit the 50%. So,
Because what they there.
before price starts making a move to come down, it will start this is exhaustion. It has started,
Exactly.
it's getting tired. So
Mm-hmm.
it will start little. So this first start, if you are not careful and you enter a sell here, it might lock you up.
Exactly.
That's why you need to understand the levels very, very well. Okay. It didn't get to equilibrium yet. So we still have this movement before we get to the upside and the equilibrium. Else you get caught up. So let's see if I can sell at this area and risk low. Risk some 10% in case it's able to push up there. And then target a low if it doesn't get here before going up, or target this area. See the fair value gap, it's left, the
Mm-hmm.
news left. Okay, so we might trade into it. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, guys, so yeah, yesterday you were asking me about vein 75. Where is my deriv? within 75.
V75, yes.
Oh, so later the pair went up. Oh. The way this pair moves sometimes
Can be very crazy.
it's very, 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 very. Oh, okay. So we can go bullish because that is what I've been waiting for. Um, I saw a bullishness here when it was breaking the trend line here, but it pushed down. So I was like, but now it finally breaks it. Okay, so it's not we are not even far inside. This is 5 minute chart.
This is 5 minutes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so we can be bullish. Um, then let me see from the daily time frame how things or 8 hours.